Hey you guys, we're here today making bacon. And one of the things that is very special about this bacon, it has a unique flavor. It's my flavor, it's the flavor that I add. I made some dishes for some people last week and they go, gosh, we use the same recipe, why does yours taste so different? And I realized that the ingredient, the taste was coming from the bacon. And today I want to show you how I do mine. Now, I'm doing a live as we're doing this. So this video here that you're on will be on YouTube, and the other one, of course, is on Facebook at this point in time. I want to tell you about this book. It's called Project Smoke. I learned so much from this book, and I always do that reverse sear. And in fact, last night we had some reverse sear steaks, and they were just absolutely delicious. We did it with a salad, and I learned how to do that from this guy, and unbelievable. You can also watch Food Network, and on Food Network, they did a reverse sear in the oven. Of course, we're here in Texas, we're gonna do it out on the grill. But anyway, it also, not only does it have about reverse sear, it has about bacon, it has about pork, all these other things. So today we are going to use his recipe as a framework. You will also find my recipe on my food blog, which is www.cabeuser.wordpress.com. Always go on there. Please like and subscribe. That keeps my videos and my recipes up. So today we're going to start off with these pork bellies. When I went to the HEB, we only had 3 pork bellies. They weren't even out. I had to ask the girl for them in the back. And so she went back there and she brought them out, and she handed me the pork bellies, and I was thrilled. I only bought 2 of them, but that was gonna be enough. And when you make your bacon, you can control your amount of sodium, you can control the flavor, you can control just about everything on this. And you're gonna find that this bacon is delicious. I always finish up, I generally cook it in my air fryer, and it comes out perfect. Love this little Cuisinart air fryer. All right, so I've got everything prepared. I use these Ziploc bags, and you have to let this cure several days. You just can't do it and put it in the smoker. You have to let it cure several days. Let me see if we've got any questions live. Nope, not yet. So what I'm gonna do to make it fit is I'm going to slice off part of this, and use a good strong knife that you have sharpened recently. I really need to be standing on a little step stool because this is way high. All right, I'm gonna cut through this. Beautiful, beautiful. Today, I'm going to use maple syrup, which is what I used last time. The maple syrup adds such a wonderful flavor to the bacon. Now, you can do several different things. You can use maple syrup, or you can use something else. Even there's an Asian sauce that we used to use in Indonesia called kecap manis. I bet that might be kind of interesting. We're gonna cut both of these because these both weigh about 5 pounds. You're not going to have 5 pounds of bacon out of it because there's gonna be shrinkage. And so you need to make sure that you understand that. This bacon can be used for anything. As I said earlier on the live video, I generally take part of it and I use it fresh. And the other part, after I smoke it, I freeze it straight away, and then I take it out as needed. So, okay, we got it all cut up. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and get our brown sugar. Let me wash my hands again, since I've been dealing with the raw meat. And we're gonna take brown sugar. we are going to coat all of this meat with the brown sugar. I'm just using the brown sugar from Costco. And you will see different recipes and see different amounts. When this goes into the bags, what happens is, after it comes out, you're going to dry all of this off. You're going to wipe most of it off and dry this before it gets smoked. All right. There we go, rub that in. Let's get these little pieces done. There we go. Uh-oh, I see a nose on the other side of the fence over there, looking for bacon or looking for pork. There we go. Pork right now is so reasonable compared to other things. And, I usually cut up pork loin. The pork loins, the giant pork loins, are running about $1.89 to $1.99 a pound. And then yesterday I was watching the ads. Mark and I watched the ads, and it's so funny because it's like, oh, this is like a date. We sit there and figure out what's on sale and what's not. And so anyway, I was watching the ad, and for pork loin chops, the same as if you cut your own pork loin, basically pork loin chops were running $2.49 a pound. So think about it, you've saved all that money by just doing your own. So think about trying to, if you've got time, if you have time, try to make some of your own things. It's easy and it's fun. All right, we've got these pretty much coated with brown sugar. Let's get the sides coated too. And remember, like I said, the amounts right now really don't make such a big difference because you will wipe most of this off. We're going to take black pepper. Now I'm going to use this black pepper instead of doing it fresh. And I like my bacon spicy. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do that. This is going to add another layer. Remember we talked about layer of flavors in all my videos. This is going to add another layer of flavor. Then we're going to flip these babies again. And whoa, got the pepper up my nose. Flip them and do the same thing on the other side. All right, good. All right, pat that in on both. Then we're gonna take kosher salt. You can use, here's the pepper. You can use kosher salt or sea salt. And we're gonna use kosher salt today, and that's another thing. The salt tends to dry out the meat, curing the meat. Remember in the olden days, they used to use salt to preserve things. It's the same thing that we're doing here. We're using salt to help preserve and cure this meat. We're gonna pat it in there. Forgot to turn that one. And as I said, remember, a lot of this will be wiped away. So don't think you're getting all this sodium or pepper or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of the stuff off the bottom and use that. Move this knife here before I lose my finger. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me wash my hands one more time and then I'll be right back. So we're almost there. I'm going to add some of this Louisiana hot sauce to one of the packs of bacon because I'm going to one of the packs of pork belly because I want it to be a kick butt pork belly. So here's the next part. We're gonna take this and you see how dry this is right now. This is very dry. And when it starts to cure, you'll notice there's a lot of liquid in the bag. And the liquid in the bag is some of the liquid from the pork belly. So we're gonna go right into here, put that in, hopefully it will fit, hopefully. All right, so we got that. Then here's the next part. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that we got everything covered there. We're gonna hit it with, this is gonna be the one with the hot sauce in it. We're gonna hit it with some of this. And then we are going to pour some of this maple syrup in there. Wipe that off. And we're gonna take these and turn it like this. Make sure it's patted in. And then we're going to lay them out. Whoop, we lost our Ziploc here. We're gonna have to clean the floor. Okay, Ziploc won't behave. All right, we're gonna have to clean this one off. We're gonna lay them in some pans, and then we put them in the refrigerator. You let them cure for 8 to 10 days. Some people even go 6, but I like for that flavor to go in. You must make sure that you turn the pork daily. So for this bag that would be laying flat like this, I can't lay it flat because it's open at the top. I would flip it the next day. So I'll have 3 bags that I'll be flipping every day. It's real important because you want every side to be equally cured. So if you have any questions on this, message me. If you want more instructions, you can go to, of course, my WordPress document and check that out about the bacon. But go on and try this. It's great. It's got to think ahead. If you need your bacon for, 10 days down the road, you need to get it going today. But anyway, it makes a great, great bacon. You will not be disappointed. And thanks for stopping in.